Welcome to Sports Thursday, everybody. I'm Chris Saunders. July 27th through August 12th. That's the dates for the London Olympics, and that's not too far away. Our athletes are getting ready, but as Charles Fisher tells us tonight, the Bahamas Olympic Committee is far off of the necessary funds.
43 days before the London Olympic Games, and the Bahamas Olympic Committee is short on funds. It will cost well into the triple figures to send Team Bahamas off.
This team to London will cost us in the vicinity of $500,000. We are far from that in terms of our contributions that we've gotten from Corporate Bahamas. I want to make a special appeal to Corporate Bahamas to join us in this magnificent event. I know we like to celebrate when our athletes win gold medals or when they win medals, but there's a cost prior to them winning these medals, and we want our athletes to be very comfortable. In fact, we want them to have a true Olympic experience like none other.
General Secretary Romel Noes thanked the sponsors that have come forward so far. The few on board is a help, but much more is needed.
From those contributions, I would say that we're still about $200,000 short of where we need to be to make sure that we get the team there with some degree of comfort. We're making a special appeal to Corporate Bahamas to come on. This is a magnificent event. I mean, the Olympics only come around once every 4 years. This is the greatest stage in the world. And let me make an appeal to all the government entities. We have a lot of expenses that we've incurred, and we need to get this team there. You know, there's no sense of having a sense of pride when the team win a medal, and then, you know, they stuck in London because we can't buy him a ticket to come back home.
BOC hope to have an excess of 30 athletes and officials. Bahamian fans, they are ready to go in large numbers.
From what I understand, the ticket sales from the Bahamas have been going extremely well. I think there's some 200 Bahamians that have activated purchasing tickets or event tickets through Canton Tours, so that's exceptionally well. And I understand too that there'll be some 200 Bahamians that is spread out throughout the UK that will be visiting London just to be a part of those celebrations and our athletes.
Hopefully those funds can start coming in pretty soon, with the games a little over a month away. For ZNS Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, Fisher, thanks a lot. Now, our Davis Cup team will leave Saturday for Trinidad and the Zone 3 tie that will get underway on Monday. The Bahamas will be competing along with 10 teams divided into 2 pools. The top 2 teams will be promoted to Zone 2. Our number 1 player, Marvin Rowell, and Captain Dentry Mortimer, feeling good about heading in.
Well, top teams will probably be Guatemala and Haiti. And so, you know, we should do well. There are some guys that go to college and they play on professional tour as well. So I think we go out there and we give them a run for their money.
You know, it's a young squad. You know, if they just put their head into it, you know, I think we could have a good results coming out of Trinidad.
Again, that tie is set for Monday. From track and field now, this month is a busy one for the B3As. Starting this weekend with the Silver Lightning Relays that will take place at the Thomas A. Robinson Track and Field Stadium, where a number of athletes will still be trying to meet the standards for the 2012 London Olympics. Public Relations Officer for the B3As, Tony Williams-Darling, tells us who will be in the house.
We have persons like Kellyanne Baptiste from Trinidad. She is a bronze medalist from last year's World Championships. She'll be here. You'll see our relay teams try to get the qualifying standards, so we really encourage everyone to come out. The following weekend we have Olympic trials, which is the 22nd and the 23rd, and of course you'll get to see all our Olympians and all our young and upcoming athletes like Shamnae Miller and Antonique Strawn. And so just the next 3 weekends are going to be very important weekends, followed by the youth trials in after the 22nd and the 23rd. At the very end of the month we have the youth trials, and these are really the last local track meets before we send our teams to CAC in El Salvador, then to Barcelona for the Junior World Championships, and then finally on to London for the Olympic Games.
Again, a big meet set for this weekend. Make sure to check it out at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. What's going on right now? The Royal Bank of Canada Swim Championships got started tonight at the Betty Kelly Kenning National Aquatic Center. A number of swimmers and coaches have some high expectations for this long swimming weekend.
Well, we're expecting good things from our 8 and under swimmer, Madison Mortimer, and her sister Lisa is qualified for 6 events as well. So we're hoping to do very well in those 2. And we have a 3rd swimmer who's qualified for his first time.
I expect to do very good, especially in my specialty stroke, the freestyle and the butterfly events.
What kind of times are you looking at?
100 fly, I guess, it's like 104, 100 fly, and 100 free, 56, 57.
I want to have some personal records, even medal if I can. But Mainly personal records because I'm just trying to drop time.
What's your specialty?
My special event is 50 free and 50 breast.
I'm trying to make career 50 times for next year, and I want to become the fastest in the Caribbean for 50 fly.
The workout's been intense, the past couple of weeks. Coming into the meet, we kind of want to rest them a couple of days. So this week we'll be doing a little bit of shorter practices, focus on a little bit more detailed work, a lot more stretching. Like I say, focus on the details.
We placed second last year, and for me particularly, I felt like that was like coming first because we were second place with 45 swimmers competing against two bigger clubs that had more than 100 swimmers. And for the first time in history, I think that CBs were able to place in first of the Barracuda Swim Club. And Swift was first last year, so we're going to try to maintain that second place. That for the size of our club, that is a fantastic achievement.
We're a fairly new club, 3 years old. Most of my kids are on the younger end of the age brackets. We had a bit of a difficult time this year with the pool being down so long because it's our only place to be. But we've managed to swim and train pretty well whenever the pool was open. Most of my kids have made cuts for nationals, and hopefully they'll be able to improve on their best times and make a few finals this year again.
Now, the meet actually started tonight. They had the 800s and the 1500 frees. Those are the long events, and they also had the 4x200 freestyle relays. Those are tonight. The meet lasts for 3 days after that, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, wrapping up on Sunday. Again, it's a FINA recognized meet, meaning that Olympic qualifiers set at this meet will be eligible. That'll do it for sports. I'm Chris Saunders. Your final look at weather is still to come.